Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened all around the OT show. It's a lot of fun. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome into Touhyville for the 19th day of February 2025. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Are you warm and cozy over there?
I am.
In your vest?
I am.
Your puffy vest?
Yep. Didn't sleep too well last night because we took the kids back to the
Yes.
airport.
Yes, took the kids to the airport. They flew back to Arizona.
And I handled it okay at the airport. I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever you do, don't cry, make a scene or whatever it is, because it's going to make her feel worse. And then we got to the car and it was just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got home and I saw that the bedroom was put back together, and
Yeah.
missing them. Yeah. What a great stay. What a great week.
Mm-hmm.
So
And now they're realizing that it's nice and toasty warm in Arizona.
yes, that they're never coming back here again. No, I'm kidding. Although it was kind of cool that he's never experienced snow,
Mm-hmm.
Randy,
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, when they were packing yesterday, he put my snow boots on, walked outside just to touch snow one more time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you'll get over that quickly.
There's
Don't
plenty
worry.
more where that came from.
You'll get over that. But it's funny because I was talking to him on the ride to the airport, and he grew up in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking him if living in Hawaii is like paradise, because you see it on movies and stuff. I've
Mhm.
never been there.
It is.
So, but if living there is like paradise, or is it just, this is where we live? When you grow up there,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know
Right.
any different.
Right.
So like he said, coming here, because he's never seen snow and now he sees snow everywhere, it seems like a movie. It seems like vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just wild. So,
Yeah.
Melissa says, good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Hope you're feeling better. Today on International Tug of War Day.
Okay.
Iwo Jima Day. Arabian Horse Day. Boston Terrier Day. Chocolate Mint Day. I like chocolate mint. Yeah. Chocolate mint ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Little mints that,
Andy's.
Andy's Candies is what I was thinking of. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lash Day. I assume like eyelashes.
Okay.
Vet Girls Rise Day. Is that going to be veterinarians? Women? No, veterans. National Vet Girls Rise Day brings awareness to contributions women have made to the United States military and recognizes the dedication of veteran women. It celebrates the bonds they've formed and experiences they've made in military services. It provides an opportunity for them to support each other, to share resources, build relationships, spread awareness, and the needs of women.
Watch the 688 if you haven't seen that. That's
Yeah.
a great example of that for today.
All right. I'm trying to see if RISE stands for something because it's in all caps, but I don't think it does. I think it's just
Mm-hmm.
RISE. So,
Mhm.
And Prevent Plagiarism Day is today. So there you go. Melissa says, I'm feeling much better up and at work. Thank God. Wow.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
Well, good deal. Well, hang in there and push through the day. I saw a TikTok yesterday, and it made me think of you. It said men watch sports because that's what they want to be. That's what they want to do. It's the same reason women watch murder shows.
I like it.
And I'm like, hey. It was funny. She started saying it, and I'm like, I got ahead of her. I'm like, oh, I see where this is going. Hey, just relax a second. So,
yep.
I thought that was funny.
That's the meme that I read to you this morning.
That's
yeah,
what made me think.
That
like,
said, wait a minute. I'm not going to watch any more news. Instead, I'm going to watch serial killer documentaries to calm my nerves.
Right. There was a time when we were married, and I was like, is
she going to kill me?
Is there something wrong? Like, because I don't find any entertainment in that at all. And I know I'm not alone. You find entertainment in all of them, and I know you're not alone. Like, there's lots of people that like to watch all those shows.
I just like the stories from beginning to end.
Right.
And I love, because I don't think I have a brain to just stop there. I don't think I have a brain. No, but I love like the detective part of it. I like when, like, I don't like when someone dies, but I really can appreciate how policemen like try to put together stuff from nothing. Like they're looking around for cameras or doing all the stuff per their phones can lead them to things, you know. I think, I respect that kind of brain that could like put the puzzle together with very few pieces. And then one piece leads you to the next piece, and having the patience, like, over time. Sometimes it takes years to crack some of these cases,
Yeah.
And then give the parents, the loved ones, the sister, the husband, whatever, their lives back because they're incomplete. They can't heal. So,
no, I get all of that. I understand it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I know lots of people do. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is about. Like, like I can watch parts of it here and there. I can watch one, but the one after another, like, it's too much for me. I'm just like, okay, is anyone still alive on Earth? What's happened?
Yeah.
Do any marriages work out, or is this just how they end? They just end in death, all of them? Like, it's just all too much for me.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. So anyway, so but I thought that was a funny video when the woman said that. I was like, oh, there we go. So, Brandy says, good morning, thank you for my t-shirt, I love it. Oh, we're so glad.
Oh, good.
That's good stuff. And I was thinking about the t-shirt over the break, sorry. Lori says it's called crime porn. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't think it turns Cheryl on.
Right.
I don't.
It does not.
I think it's just.
And I don't like the killing part is not where I'm at. It's the figuring out part.
No,
when
I get it.
When good wins over evil, when it figures it out, it goes, no, not so fast.
Right. Yeah.
I like that part.
Yeah.
No. And I just like that it's common people who have families of their own. So I love the ones where the detectives are like, it was very hard for me to play with my own daughter because, or to let the case be because I have a daughter and, right. I don't want I can't stop. Like, not that having an obsession is good, but I can see how it becomes like, we need to stop this guy before he hurts anybody again or girl,
Right. No, I get it. Yeah.
But crime porn, I've never heard that
No,
before.
me either. That's very funny.
Yeah.
So,
then I go to the other extreme. I don't only watch. In fact, I probably watch less ID now than I ever have.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I watch more of the Married at First Sight kind of stuff and Love is Blind.
You do like a lot of those too.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Which that is the epitome of what I like. You call stupid TV. Like that to me is the epitome. Whenever I'm in the room during them, I feel myself get dumber. Like I think
I'm trying to get dumber. I don't know. Some people want to get smarter. I want to get dumber.
No, it's just I mean, just the things that go on these shows are just like, wow, why are we doing this?
Yeah, I yell a lot at the TV, like, no,
right.
no.
And just looking at people in relationships like that they think those are the things that are going to fix it, you know?
Yeah.
But and every so often you hear things where you go, I remember a real life friend talking like that. Yeah. And didn't fix their relationship either. So, yeah. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up yesterday's poll question and we will get to today's poll question on a Would You Rather Wednesday. Stick around.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook. Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hi, welcome to Staples. Hi, I hear Staples can print it all for my business. Oh, if you can think it, Staples can print it and will beat any print quote. Oh, great. I'm thinking new brochures and yard signs. No problem. I'm thinking calendars, t-shirts, and pens. Totally. I'm thinking Staples is the place for printing. I thought you might think that.
Right now at Staples, get up to $250 off your print purchase. Ends 4/5 exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for offer details. Price match guarantee valid in store and staples.com/print. Visit staples.com/price match for details.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. GI Bill, SkillBridge, and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
What day is it?
Hey, it's Wednesday.
Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, what a great day.
Are we getting close?
Close to what?
Close to what?
The weekend.
The weekend?
All in due time.
All in due time.
Oh, well,
While you're waiting,
let's put on a show. Let's get the show started.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you for spending your morning with us, getting your day started with us here on the Q98 Gold. We appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Head over there. They've been in business since 1972. Check out the vehicles they have on their lot. You can do so online as well when it's frigid like this at edwhiteautosales.com. Feel free to browse around on there. You can also apply for financing right there on their website. Also want to mention Kirpsey Head Start. KIRPC.net is the website where you can find out all about how they're serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Kirpsey Head Start on Facebook as well to find out more about what they do. KIRPC Head Start. All right. Our poll question yesterday talked about our coffee mugs. Do you care about your coffee mug? Do you just grab whatever's there? Do you have all kind of the same? Christine says, I have a lot of different mugs. It depends on my mood, which one I use. My favorite is my Alliance Bank mug. My cat even drinks his water from a coffee mug. Susie says, I have more mugs than I care to think about, but I grab the same ones almost every time. I have hot tea or chocolate. Tina says, I don't drink coffee, so our mugs hardly ever get used anymore. Deb says, I have one favorite. That's the one I use every day. Connie says, biggest Yeti is my go-to. Goes with me all day long. I have a couple of different ones. See, that's for me. That's my Touhyville built cup. And I found it at Marshall's for like $12. And then Reinforcement Design got me a Touhyville sticker that's dishwasher safe. Cheryl got me a Ace sticker. So now it's my own personalized cup. So, and it's what I use all the time. Like if we're going to go for a ride in the morning to Valpo or Lafayette, I will fill that up with coffee because it's going to stay hot all day.
Yeah.
Like it's at least for the whole drive. So it stays hot the whole show. So I'm good there. Carla says, yes, I have my favorites. Yes, my mood depends on the cup I choose. Mary Jo, I have a whole shelf of coffee mugs. I do pick different ones daily, but I definitely have my favorites. Let's see. Trina says, just grab one for hot chocolate or tea. So there you go. Let's see. We got a couple of more folks that jumped in. Donna says, I have a big mug and a small mug. Those are the choices. And Lisa says, yes, I have different types. I have one just for one mood, and no, it's not happy feelings either. I just need it. Survival mode. Listen, whatever it takes. Cheryl's got those mugs too. She's got happy uplifting. She's got I'm survivor. I'm going to fight through this day kind of thing. So yeah. So it's just whatever your mood is. There you go. You know, that's whatever it is. That's what
It's another expression. It's another vehicle for expression. That's why I always thought with clothing, I always like bought what the kids wanted rather than trying to influence, oh, you should wear dresses or you don't wear Nike all the time or whatever it is. It's just, it's their way of expressing themselves.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Same thing with hair, I think. Hair and makeup.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think it's an artistic release. So
yeah, there you go. Our poll question today on a Would You Rather Wednesday. I think this will be fun. Would you rather do a reality show with cameras following you all the time at work or following you all the time at home?
I said at home.
Did you? Yeah. Okay. So it'd be weird for us because there's a lot of crossover there.
Yes.
So
so we couldn't really differentiate.
So it'd be hard. To have just one. But for the most part, I think I would prefer to have cameras all up in my business at work than at home.
Yeah.
I think I would. I think there'd be some times where I'd be at home. I guess either way, I would get stressed at times. Where there'd be times where I'd be like, okay, I need to get some work done. You
just got to get to the point where you don't even know they're there, which I can't picture if there's cameramen in your face that you ever get to a point where it's normal.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what a lot of the people that I follow on like Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, they have people that are with them all the time, camera people all the time, to document their stuff. And by the way, it's supposed to be work, not woke. WOEK is what I typed.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be time for Steve to put the glasses on when he's using his phone now too.
Or honestly, all you need to do is slow down and double check everything.
And I would love to have that kind of time. I just did that while I was in the commercial break just now. So, because the downside is I typed it right in the question, but in the picking, it's not there. So, and that they won't let me edit that.
Yeah.
Once it gets votes, which is good.
Yeah, because then you can't.
Because you don't want people to manipulate polls,
Right. Right.
So,
and these are very important. So, I mean, we wouldn't want to be able to update anything on Facebook, especially when people are cloning us. I mean, that'd be a bad thing, right?
Edward says, I vote work, but I'm not sure what work is, though. Well, good for you.
Right. Well, that's kind of what we were saying. If he's in that situation, work is all over the place with us. It's all the time.
Well, yeah, if cameras had to be flipped on every time we talked about work, they'd be in there going, start, stop, 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 start. Oh, the personal start, stop. Yeah. I mean, it all merges together, and sometimes you work from home, but anyway, I thought that would be a fun one to see. Would you rather have cameras following you around all the time at home or all the time at work? So we'll take a break, come back, get into what's happening, and dive into some fun, silly stories as well this morning.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, intermittent flurries between 2 and 4 p.m., then a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries after 4 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 18. Wind chill values as low as -3. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow with intermittent flurries between midnight and 3 a.m., then just intermittent flurries after 3 a.m. Cloudy with a low around 5. Wind chill values as low as -8. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 21. Wind chill values as low as -9 and wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 6. Wind chill values as low as -2. Friday, sunny with a high near 27. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 12.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Spring enrollment at St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer is open. Register now for healthcare certification classes starting in February and March. Choose from billing and coding specialist, nursing assistant, phlebotomy, and EKG technician. Scholarships available as well as campus housing. If you're looking for a career in healthcare, gain your certification in 1 to 4 months. Kickstart your career today. Apply at St. Joseph's College today at stjo.edu.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Do you know what day it is?
Today is Wednesday, preceded by Tuesday, as usual.
What, are you still asleep?
Wake up! I'm wide awake!
What's on the agenda for today? I believe you're aware of my Wednesday schedule.
You might have to refresh my memory.
First things first.
Let's put on a show.
And then what? And then what? That's pretty much it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Attention, creative types.
I think it's time to start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Portions of the show is running brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Need to get for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. Stopped by there on our way to the airport yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Took a little look around, checked some stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have all kinds of cool stuff there, always. But they have these cool signs about different towns and stuff. Like you have a couple, like I think Memories Made in Rensselaer.
Mm-hmm.
Something else.
My Rensselaer will always be my home.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
like and then just a sign that says Rensselaer when you first moved here. So so we got one for our daughter that said someone loves you in Rensselaer. So it was perfect. We were just looking around and all of a sudden, boom, it was there. That was great. So they got some cool St. Patty's Day stuff there too. Some shirts and things like that. So check it out. At 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. It's Another Season in DeMott. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Coins and bullion for both the collector and the investor, from experts to beginner. Experience the difference buying, selling, and trading at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierk's or visit Vierk's.com. Mel stopping in saying, hi guys, been in the city, so I missed your show. Well, we're sorry to hear that you missed the show, but I'm glad you were up in the city. Hope you had fun. Again, I will remind you that the way that you're watching right here on YouTube, also available in the city. Just pointing that out for helpful fun. Sue says good morning, and Gary says good morning. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, both Sue and Gary. We appreciate it that you guys are getting up, hanging out with us this morning here in Touhyville.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
All right, let's see what's happening. Southwest Airlines is cutting 15% of its corporate jobs. They actually meant to do it 2 years ago, but just like their flights, it was delayed.
Good grief.
Madonna posted photos of herself in a skimpy pink lingerie on social media, which reminds me of the SAG Awards of this Sunday. I don't saw that. President Trump wants the Treasury Department to discontinue pennies. Did you hear about this? No more pennies. I don't know. To me, that doesn't make sense. Spelling joke on the radio. Spelling joke on the radio. There you go. I just keep wondering, how are we supposed to pay for people's thoughts? Inflation, now it's going to be a nickel. It's going to be a nickel for people's thoughts. Everything's more expensive. Come on. Starbucks employees are writing on cups again. We stopped there over the weekend. Mine said I don't get paid enough to come up with something.
And there you have
it. Meta has begun laying off low-performing employees. It's the one workplace where your boss gets upset if he catches you not on Facebook.
Right.
Are you on X? Get out. Just get out. Yeah. Let's see. And Doge, what is that? The Department of Genuine Eccentricities? What is it? Genuine
something
economic something thing. I don't know. They're making all kinds of cuts. I know that. They've cut back so much. They cut out the punchline of this joke. They said I have to end with jokey jokes. They cut out the jokey jokes. That's it. It's no more.
Department of Government Efficiency.
I knew it was something with importance. Yes, very important. Government efficiency. We need more of that. Let's be efficient with our government.
Yeah.
Be efficient. Get on all the important efficiency things. Very efficient.
Well, I think it's really interesting that somebody who's a gazillionaire is now looking at all of our stuff through the IRS and all that stuff.
Well, that's
not really a security issue at all.
There is that, but
yikes.
That said, someone who's been a multi-billionaire, maybe he knows how to work money. I don't know. Listen, I'm trying to find the benefit of the doubt in some of these things. I
know they're helping me a lot at the grocery store. It's really
my eggs. Day one
phenomenal.
With the eggs. I'm getting so hungry. I'm eating the dogs. What? Oh
my gosh.
Mel says, have you ever tried to listen or talk with a bunch of Italian women? I don't. Oh, I see. At first I thought she meant like speaking Italian, but I see being around a bunch of Italian women to try and listen to a radio show. Well, there's no way. Yeah. Are you trying to say that they perhaps, I'm not saying this. I'm saying that Mel might be saying that they might be loud and energetic and perhaps talk with their hands a lot. Perhaps, I'm not saying this. I'm saying I could possibly understand what Mel's getting at. I understand. So you had kind of a rough night's sleep, because by the time they landed, our daughter texted us that she was there, so that woke you up. Then you fell asleep, then you kind of woke up, and you're just thinking about them used to be there and stuff like that.
I was just really sad.
Yeah, and
I just was like missing her. I knew this would happen, so I was like, "No, you enjoy every moment," and then when she goes, deal with that emotion because it's normal when you have fun.
Sure.
What's that saying about grief is like, if you didn't have love for that person, you wouldn't grieve. It's like an expression of love for somebody.
Sure.
And they don't have to be, God forbid, dead. They can just have been there and now they're not, and you just miss them. Yeah. So and then Randy, of course, her boyfriend wrote like text to you and I. Thank God you didn't read yours while you were driving, or you would have driven right off a cliff.
Right.
But he would just very
sweet,
very sweet, beautiful. Yeah. It's really kind of neat to see healthy love, like your child involved in that. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
So,
So So, that makes it a little harder to get moving and stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
I had one last week where I just was startled because I forgot to set my alarm somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I turn it on and off every day. Like, I know you can leave it on. It's a weird thing for me that it bothers me to see it up in the corner of my phone. I know it's stupid, but that, so I just turn it on at night. And 99% of the time I'm fine.
Yeah.
So, or I get woken up by Ace because it's time for him to go out or something. So, or I hear you moving around upstairs,
Yeah.
So, but everybody's had a bad morning. I don't know that everybody's had a bad morning like this guy.
Oh boy.
A guy is going.
Is he listening to Touhyville? Because he can't have a bad morning if he's listening in Touhyville.
Listen, maybe that would help him through the rest of his day if he would start listening this morning. That would make for a better move for him. So, a guy is going viral this morning for how bad his first minute of the day went. So he said he had a late night and needed to get up early. So he was exhausted when his alarm went off at 8 o'clock in the morning.
We can feel him.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock? Dude.
But it depends on how
but
late
he doesn't do a talk show.
But it depends on how late you stayed up.
This is true.
So
and we
for
have
us,
people that work overnight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So if we stay up till 10 and then have to get up at 4, it's late.
It's bad. Yeah.
So imagine staying up till 2 and then getting up at 8.
Yeah.
So he fumbled for his phone trying to hit snooze. In the process, apparently he hit the power button 5 times, which sets off an emergency SOS call on Google Pixel phones. Now, obviously you were really fumbling around if you hit the power button 5 times.
Right. But it could fall. It could, when you grab it, if you grabbed it by that point. Yeah. Okay. So then now what?
So by doing that, his usual alarm turned into a blaring siren sound. So now you're jumping up and what? What is happening?
It's almost like that when you're cooking a pizza and the cheese
smoke alarm.
The smoke alarm burns the cheese.
Ours kept going every time Randy was cooking.
I know, right?
Not because it was cooking, but he was cooking in the kitchen and it was causing smoke. Our smoke alarm is right next to the kitchen, which is great.
Yeah.
Other than when it's so sensitive, it goes off with every time you're cooking. So he said,
"Oh, my head hurts thinking of this because then
so
now you're getting a headache."
What's going on? Then he saw the notifications that it was calling 911.
Oh no.
And stuff about sending location and whatever else to emergency contacts.
No. So could you imagine if now everyone was getting bulletins? Oh, jeez.
It gets worse.
Oh no.
So he goes, and I'm thinking, oh no, emergency services are going to come. My friends will get scared.
Yeah.
He canceled everything. And then all of a sudden started getting texts from his friends. Because part of this feature, when you're in an emergency, is it starts sending pictures and video to contacts. Our friend here sleeps in the naked.
Oh no.
So
so
he started sending off pictures and video to all his friends of him fumbling around with his phone in the naked. So 12 emergency contacts were sent images of himself in the nude, including his altogether, the frontal fun zone. Fortunately, him and his friends were able to have a sense of humor about it. He said, hope this gave everyone a good laugh. Before everyone gets all serious, yes, I know I can change SOS settings on my phone. Nobody was upset or offended. My embarrassment just gave everyone a jolly start to their day or a fun late night call, depending on their time zones.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my.
Can I just tell you, I brought this for us to start our day right.
Look at that.
That's the
healthy love.
Heart-shaped pink bagel for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
They were yummy.
I don't know if it's real. I heard something the other day that the the shape of a heart, because it doesn't look anything like a heart,
right,
is actually meant to be a female buttocks, like it's meant to be a cute butt, like I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard.
We'll look at it upside down.
Does that look like a heart then? Is that what it is?
The butt.
Oh, yeah.
The cheekies.
Yeah, kind of.
I've never heard of that though.
It was
now
on
it's
the TV
making
show.
me want.
I don't know if it's real. It was on the TV show Big Bang Theory, so I don't know if it's real. So let's see here. Tiffany says, good morning to you both. Christine says, good day, Touhies. Good day, Christine. Brandy says, your daughter is beautiful, and I enjoyed all your pictures you shared. That's good. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with all the pictures and stuff.
Thank you.
Madison says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a great day. You too, Madison. Bundle up out there. It is chilly.
Yeah, it's cold.
I don't have any reports of any kind of delays or anything today, but it is 9 and feels like 1.
Ugh.
In my book, that's called cold.
Right.
It's very cold outside.
That should be a snow day. Or a cold day or whatever
cold
it is.
Day. I'm sorry, I'm calling in cold.
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to make it in today. I'm going to call in cold. Yeah. No, I get it. I understand. I don't listen, there are days that I want to know who radio calls to be off. Like who do we call to let everybody know that we're not going to be here? Canceled. Big voice guy, Yeah.
Yeah, well that actually it's us. Like that we feel bad when we take off at all.
I know. It's weird. Like last week, like there were times where I'm like, should we maybe like tomorrow? Just like, yeah.
And then we get like love from people where they're like, we just want to let you know our day didn't start right. Because, Touhyville wasn't on. And then we're like, oh.
Yeah. Which is wonderful and funny sometimes over my career. Because I'll be doing morning radio. And when you do morning radio, it's very rare that they let you do a goodbye show. It's usually they call you in the office and just say goodbye.
Yeah.
So
so I always laughed about that because properly, or not so much today, but in my generation or our generation, you had to give 2 weeks notice. But I thought to myself, every time I've been fired, it's been pack your stuff, Dumb and Dumber. Bouncer, Dumb and Dumber are on either side of you.
Yeah.
Like you're going to take a pencil or something like that or stab someone in the head. It's just weird that, you know what I mean? They could give you no notice.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so when I've been fired, it's funny because I'll get like messages from people on social media and stuff. And they'll say, yeah, my mornings just aren't the same anymore. And I'll usually message back, mine neither.
Right.
Like I used to go to work and stuff, and now I don't. Tiffany says, I definitely miss you guys when you're not on the air, which is very sweet. Thank you. Larry says, that's how I felt when I was in Louisiana last week. Didn't have you to listen to and start my day. Larry, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, we do.
And hope your deer hunting went well. Did you bag a deer? Are you an eater? Are you do you mount the head? Like, what do you do?
Okay, you don't like watching my murder shows, and you're asking him for details on killing a deer, like killing Bambi.
Not details. I just want to know, like, do you turn them into steaks? Do you do like deer jerky?
Venison?
Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, we did our cooking class, so there's a couple of things that we learned about food over this last week. We did our cooking class, and neither one of us had ever had pork steaks. We've always had pork chops.
I didn't even know what they were. I thought he was just calling them steaks, because they were round and grilled.
Right.
That's how stupid I am. We need Brian Overstreet.
Right. I didn't know that there was
Here we
there
go
was anything
again.
different. Right. Yeah. I didn't.
And did you know the butt? Okay, so this is the part that I didn't know. The butt isn't a butt.
I didn't know that either.
I'm like, no, butt, like a tuchus. Like
That's
I'm
where I
sitting
thought
on the
it got
tuchus.
cut
I thought,
off of.
okay, so it got like pork butt was off the butt. No.
Yeah.
What was it called? The butt was. What did he tell you? It was like how they tied it, right?
No, the butt is like the shoulder or something like that. I thought. Like
no, but I'm saying why. It was like it was.
Oh, I don't know.
The company or something was butt. It wasn't butt. Like.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Yeah.
Okay, now I have to look it up. But I was like
fumbling around for another
wait,
beer at that
what?
point. I don't know. Yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So
brain blown.
Yeah. But we really liked the pork steaks. That was something different for us. That was really good. And our daughter's boyfriend, Randy, who's an aspiring chef, cooked chicken thighs for us twice, 2 different meals. And the
barrels. The barrels that the butchers used to store and transport during the colonial times. Those were called butts.
The barrels were called butts.
Yes.
Got it. So they stored the butts in the
But it
butts.
wasn't the butt. It's a pig shoulder.
Right.
I'm like, wait, what is happening?
Never knew that.
Don't quit messing with me.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So and then he made his chicken thighs, and then we get to the cooking class, and that's where we're making his chicken thighs. We're like, what?
I never bought a chicken thigh in my life.
No, but now we're going to start doing it.
Now we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like dark meat anyway. I prefer dark meat. So Larry says that he said he went wild hog hunting. Sorry, I thought you went deer hunting. He says
he's gonna have bacon and stuff.
says, yes, I have them butchered up for eating, and yes, mount the head as a trophy. So now I do like boar.
Are they wild like they got the teeth?
Some of them, I think, yeah, like they have an underbite. That's what they have.
They do though.
No, like all right, but they got the fangs, right? Like, yeah.
All I know is that scared the living bejeepers out of me in Phoenix and Tucson. Javelinas. Have you ever seen a javelina?
Yeah, pictures, but not in person. Yeah.
Oh, they look like a pig that got possessed by the devil.
I will tell you.
And they're rotten. They hate people. So they're like, they got an underbite with like.
I know. I heard them talking one time.
Get off my lawn.
No, I will tell you, I've had some boar, and it's been the best pork I've ever had. It's been so good. So yeah. So
really
wild hog, wild boar. Yeah, I mean it wasn't gamey. It had a really like good taste to it. So
there's a lot of restaurants that have boar burgers.
I know, and Mojo's does, and I liked it. It just doesn't compare to their wings.
Yeah.
So Rich says, good morning, Touhyville. Good morning, Rich. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning. Ken says, I didn't miss you guys because I scheduled my vacations around yours. He says, just kidding. I like that, Ken. Very nice. Very nice. He says, and keep the chicken thighs quiet. We don't need people driving up the prices. Right. Shh. No. Shh. It's
oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to share this. So Randy worked at Chipotle at some point and taught us to take chicken thighs, get Chipotle's marinated in adobo and Chipotle.
Yeah,
it's like a can of the stuff. Marinate them, take them out, and cook them on the grill, or like.
Yeah, I think he did them in the pan the first night. Yeah. Yep.
It was Chipotle chicken.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Crazy.
Yeah. Julie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Good morning, Julie. Thank you for hanging out this morning. We appreciate you guys jumping in this morning and hanging out with us, getting your day started. We do got to take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports, and then we got Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til, and plenty of more silly stories to dive into. So stick around.
Rensselaer has a new truck driving school, the St. Joseph's College CDL Academy. Class A and Class B instruction is available from a certified instructor qualified with both driving and training experience. Enjoy small class sizes with multiple session dates. If you're looking for a high-paying job, to get your certification through St. Joe's CDL Academy and start your career by enrolling today. For information and registration, go to stjoe.edu.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table, good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
What are those?
I brought the new Multiply the Money scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery. With multiple ways to play, they multiply the fun.
Get ready to reel in multiple chances to win up to $500,000. Please play responsibly.
That spice is 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Hi, my name is Khadijah, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick of the chicken. It's just the right amount of heat, and it gets me excited. And then, pro tip, add that cilantro lime sauce. It cools it down. If the sandwich is at 100, the cilantro lime takes it to 200. It makes me want to, tell all my friends and family.
Order a Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pepper on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
My doctor told me my blood pressure is borderline. I figured I could worry about it or do something about it. So I took control with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula. It works safely and naturally to help maintain healthy blood pressure with a custom blend of garlic, vitamins, and minerals. And it's odor-free. I'm taking charge with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Special judge in the Richard Allen murder trial, Fran Gall, has denied recent motions made by his attorneys. Among the motions was a request to vacate the conviction, claiming another man had admitted to murdering Abby Williams and Libby German. As we told you previously, the two teens were found on ground owned by Ron Logan. The defense said a man who was a cellmate of Logan's for a time said Logan confessed to the murders, and the cellmate was willing to testify. Prosecutors said the cellmate failed a polygraph test, quote, miserably, unquote, when they asked him more questions. Logan died a few years ago. Judge Gall is yet to rule on other motions about the case. Rensselaer Parks and Recreation Superintendent Heather Hall spoke at the Rotary meeting on Tuesday. She spoke about engaging the community through various activities, events, and partnerships. She spoke about various updates made this past November and some of what's planned this year. We will be interviewing Heather this week, and she will talk more about what's coming up in 2025. Stay tuned for where you can listen to the entire interview. Beware if you're receiving a certain text that's most certainly a scam. CBS News correspondent Matt Piper reports.
If you get a text claiming you're due a $1,400 stimulus check from what looks to be the IRS, do not click on any links. The text is most certainly a scam, as the federal agency does not send such messages, but the Better Business Bureau says criminals are impersonating the IRS to trick taxpayers into sharing personal information by texting them fake alerts of their eligibility for extra money.
And nearly 1/3 of the counties in Illinois have expressed an interest in seceding and forming the 51st state. 33 mostly rural conservative counties have in fact voted for the idea, citing frustrations over high taxes, as well as the wide cultural differences between rural Illinois and urban Chicago. In Indiana, House Speaker Todd Houston's Bill 1008 will explore the possibility of absorbing these counties into Indiana, and it passed out of committee with bipartisan support. Illinois Governor Pritzker called Indiana's action a stunt that, quote, is not going to happen, unquote. The legislation would create a 10-person commission, 5 from Indiana and 5 from Illinois, to look into the possibility, but Pritzker would have to appoint the state's members from Illinois. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
88-year-old Pearl Schoon Hoffman of Wheatfield passed away on Thursday, February 13th. Visitation will take place on Friday, February 21st, from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at First Church near Wheatfield. Funeral services for Pearl Schoon Hoffman will take place at 11 a.m. on Friday at First Church, officiated by Pastor John Hill. Interment will take place at Holland Cemetery. To share a memory with the family, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Arrangements entrusted to Jackson Funeral Chapels. 64-year-old Dennis Wilson of Madeiraville passed away on Sunday, February 9th. A celebration of life for Dennis Wilson will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, February 22nd at Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Madeiraville. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Cancer Society or Pulaski Animal Center. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Madeiraville. 69-year-old Kent Sisson of Morocco passed away on Saturday, February 15th. No public arrangements will take place. Steinke Funeral Home in Rensselaer is handling the cremation arrangements. In lieu of flowers, contributions in Kent Sisson's memory may be made to St. Jude, the Salvation Army, or Santa Chefs at Post Office Box 392, Morocco. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 82-year-old Carol Pete Pack of Lafayette passed away on February 12th. A memorial service for Pete Pack will be held on Saturday, April 12th, from noon until 2 p.m. Eastern Time at Janet's Gourmet Deli in Lafayette. Burial will take place at Goodland Cemetery and will be held privately. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, intermittent flurries between 2 and 4 p.m., then a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries after 4 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 18. Wind chill values as low as -3. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow with intermittent flurries between midnight and 3 a.m., then just intermittent flurries after 3 a.m. Cloudy with a low around 5. Wind chill values as low as -8. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 21. Wind chill values as low as -9 and wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, Partly cloudy and windy with a low around 6. Wind chill values as low as -2. Friday, sunny with a high near 27. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 12.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Starting off with area boys high school basketball played Tuesday, as heard on 98 Gold. Benton Central takes a home loss 72-41 to McCutcheon in the matchup of all Newton County. South Newton a winner 59-48 over host North Newton. Colton Marks had a team high 22 points for the Rebels. His teammate Owen Firkins chipped in 15. At home, West Central tops DeMont Christian 53-37. North White loses on the road to Winnemac 64-34. Wednesday has one local team in action as far as boys hoops. Kankakee Valley matches up at home with Knox. Tuesday's men's college basketball. Purdue now on a 3-game losing streak after the 13th ranked Boilermakers get bumped at number 14 Michigan State 75-66. It was closer for Ball State, however, unable to extend their winning streak to 4, losing 67-66 on the road to Toledo. Cardinals experiencing a tough defeat after what would have been a game-winning shot by junior guard Jamari Hill at the buzzer was waved off following review. Also seeing their stretch of 3 consecutive wins snap, Butler falls at Xavier 76-63. Illinois takes a 95-74 road loss to number 11 Wisconsin. Men's college basketball on Wednesday's schedule. Notre Dame entertains Southern Methodist. Valparaiso tips off at home against Missouri State. Indiana State hosts Evansville. Illinois State welcomes in Bradley. Women's college basketball slated for Wednesday at home. Purdue matches up with Minnesota. Ball State heads off to Toledo. Butler on their own court gets Xavier. The NBA, according to Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle on Tuesday, center Miles Turner will return to play on Thursday when the Pacers begin their post-All-Star break stretch at home against the Memphis Grizzlies. Turner has missed the previous 3 games with a cervical strain in his neck. Major League Baseball, as spring training continues in Mesa, Arizona, the Cubs, after losing out in the Alex Bregman sweepstakes, did sign a veteran third baseman on Tuesday, agreeing with Justin Turner in a 1-year deal valued at $6 million, which also includes an additional $2.5 million in incentives. Turner, who was entering his 17th Major League season, has spent most of his career for the Los Angeles Dodgers. He was a 2-time All-Star there. Turner split 2024 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners, hitting .259 with an OPS of .737. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. It's Wednesday. That means we got a brand new sale flyer, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price on T-Bone Steak Family Pack. T-Bone Steak Family Pack on sale this week at Strachan Van Til. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
It's awful, hon.
My brother was saying he got life insurance from Ethos. With Ethos, it only took 10 minutes and he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. Build monthly.
Congratulations to Debbie and DeMott. She knew that T-bone steak family packs are on sale this week for just $7.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Strachan Van Til. You know, you can do your grocery shopping right there online at StrachanVanTil.com. You can set it up for pickup or delivery, too. Have them delivered right to your home or office, or they do the shopping for you and you pick it up. Whatever works best for you. You can use your in-store sale prices. You get the online coupons as well. You still use your reward points, all that good stuff there at StrachanVanTil.com. Strachan Van Til, life made simple, food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til. And Touhyville will draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunity.
Saving money on remodeling your home at Menards. Start your tile project off right with Den Shield Tile Backer from Georgia Pacific. It's proven to protect against moisture in your walls and subfloors with a built-in water barrier, making it perfect to use in damp areas like kitchens and bathrooms. Plus, its easy-to-cut design makes installation a breeze. Save big on Georgia Pacific Den Shield Tile Backer panels. On sale through March 2nd. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday. Jesus, it's only Wednesday?
Get some coffee. You woke me up.
Definitely need my coffee. You know what I really need? What?
What do you need?
Caffeinated bacon. Genius.
I can get behind that.
Hump day, am I right, buddy?
Yes. 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 Let's light this candle.
You know what time it is?
What is it?
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't really like bacon-flavored stuff, but caffeinated bacon wouldn't be a bad idea. Just say it. You know, I could probably get on board on that. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out the movie times. They have movies Wednesday through the weekend, so if you're looking for a way to warm up, you can head over to the movies today. Paddington in Peru, Captain America, Love Hurts, Heart Eyes, Dogman, and Flight Risk. Flight Risk looks like a good one. I do want to see the Captain America Brave New World at some point. I think that's in the theater kind of movie.
That's a theater movie, yeah.
I got to see the big explosions and things, and also Harrison Ford. I don't know a lot of comic book stuff, but so I don't know who or what. Like, I know the movie stuff. I know the TV stuff of the superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
But like comic books have gone off in so many different directions. There's different universes. There's I don't really follow the comics and all the stories. So I don't really know the story behind Red Hulk, but apparently Harrison Ford becomes Red Hulk. So I don't know if that's a bad guy Hulk, if it's a extra good guy Hulk. I don't really know. So looking forward to learning more about that story. Now tomorrow, Thursday, is usually when the new movies come out. They've got Monkey, which I'm not familiar with, and Unbreakable Boy with Zachary Levi, who I like. So, but it looks like from the poster, it looks like a sweet movie. So, and then you still have Paddington in Peru, Captain America: Brave New World, Heart Eyes, and Dogman. So a couple are leaving today. If you want to go check those out, FountainStoneTheaters.com. You can also download their app from the Google Play Store or the App Store. All right, this caught my eye and made me a little nervous. Headline: Your pet's microchip might not be working right now.
Yeah, I heard that, and I meant
Did
to
you
look that up. Mm-hmm.
A Texas-based chip company called Save This Life went under and apparently didn't tell anybody. If you scan one of their chips right now, it's not linked to anything. So there'd be no way to contact you.
Yeah, I need to make a note of this because we've got to call Bradley Animal Hospital and figure out.
Yeah, find out if that's the chip that Ace has. The American Animal Hospital Association keeps a central database of all the chip numbers, but pets registered through Save This Life aren't in it anymore. The good news is your pet's microchip is fine. You just have to get it re-registered through another company.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few that are doing it for free. Others charge around $20. Your vet might have your pet's chip number on file, or they can scan it. If you have it written down, you can check it for yourself at aaha.org. But all the bad chips start with one of these two numbers, either 991 or 900-164. So we if you have your pet microchipped, you may want to check into that.
Mm-hmm.
And find out if they use that Save This Life company for it, because it's that's important to know. I mean,
I'd love to know how someone gets away with closing after taking the money. And I mean, stuff happens, but how that isn't a national thing, like how they're not under any obligation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how that works, or how, like, there's not a thing like, okay, now there's an alert for people that have this. Hey, we're not doing this anymore. Like, we're not on it anymore.
Right.
Here's
what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and you'd think because they had the info, anything under 991 or 900-164, they know, so they can target the emails to the people that need to know to do this.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's
like,
we're all
it's not
registered
just
and
like,
everything.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what ticks me off. Like you have to me, an obligation to do that.
Right. It's why we chipped our dog. Yes.
Right. We didn't, you don't like consider that when you're chipping your dog. Okay. Are you guys going to promise to be here till infinity and beyond?
Right.
Can you sign on that right now?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I honestly never even thought I didn't even realize it was a national database. I thought it was just like a thing at the vet. So I didn't know.
Yeah.
Tina says, good morning to you both. I got busy at work and forgot to say good morning. Well, good morning to you, Tina.
Good morning.
We got busy at work too. It happens. It's no big deal. It happens to all of us.
So yeah. So are we so I was just about to share, since we're talking about that, the whole mammogram thing.
Sure.
So ever since I went in for a normal mammogram, they asked me to come back, and then found out I was stage 1 breast cancer, kind of moving to 2. And so had my surgery, had radiation, they got it all, and was back on track by like 3 months total. I understood the importance of mammograms, because that day I really didn't feel like getting one. I pushed myself to get it just because I didn't feel like rescheduling it. And of course they found something and now I'm around to see my kids and grandkids and all that stuff. So I normally will talk to women about the importance of getting mammograms, and nobody feels like doing it. It's not painful. You'll be okay, but it can save your it can save your life, and in my case, it did save my life.
And I can say, from a male standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
because of that,
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of men that don't like going to the doctor. I mean, nobody likes going to the doctor. You know, I mean, it's,
Right,
sorry,
yeah.
doctors, but no one likes. you
Yeah.
know. But that I don't normally put stuff off
Mm-hmm.
because I want to know. I want to know now what's going on and what do we need to do to attack it? Like, what do we need to do to get it? And that was one of those life lessons for me when it happened with you.
Yeah, because had we messed around and it got out of control,
well, you
would have been.
you even asked. You're like, yeah, I know you want me to come back. I don't know. We'll
How about if I
reschedule.
wait
We'll
6
figure it
months
out.
and,
We'll
you know,
see.
we'll
We'll see
figure it
what
out.
it is. And they were like, no. That
Well, they
we
actually, he
think
said,
there's
he actually said to me, if I wasn't 99% sure that what I'm looking at is cancer right now, I wouldn't suggest we have a biopsy.
Yeah.
And the temperature in the room dropped. They had to go get me blankets because I went into shock because I didn't understand what was happening, which was probably for the better to some extent. But yeah. So anyway, I'm a big advocate for mammograms, have taken at least 3 people and held their hands and stuff like that when they're scared. And then they realize it's no big deal. And it does save lives. Big advocate for that. I called the other day because I had gotten a letter in the mail from IU Health saying that it was time for me to get my annual mammogram. Now they're annual. It used to be like every 3 months. Then it was every 6 months. Now I'm annual, which is kind of like a victory when you've had cancer.
Sure.
And I call up to get the test, and it's a diagnostic. It's a different type because I've had breast cancer.
Got it.
So when I do it through Riverside, when I was in Illinois, they just go, oh, okay. They don't let you leave before reading it, because if they have to do something and you've had cancer before, you're like higher risk,
Right.
if you will. So they don't let you go until we're sure it's done, you know? And it's kind of like, I always cry after I hear it's okay, because it's like relief. You don't realize how tense it gets until you get the results now. And that will always probably be the case for a cancer survivor. I mean, it's just because I never imagined that it would be anything but a clear one. So I took that fully for granted, and until it wasn't, you know? So anyway, so I called to make the appointment, and I get the IU scheduler, and he says, well, I can't schedule a diagnostic because you don't have a order in there from your oncologist. And I said, well, I've been trying to reconnect with my oncologist, but I've called, I don't know, half a dozen times at least, because she had to cancel being on vacation. This was last summer, I think. And could never connect. We were put on hold. We would walk away. We would cook lunch. All while being on hold in the scheduling thing. And I don't know why, when they connect to her office, I can't talk to a human being. So I said, my plan was, I'm going to have to see her with the results of the diagnostic, because that's what happens. They send it to her, and then you go in there, and she's in the same building as IU White Memorial in Monticello.
Gotcha.
So my plan was to, while I get the test, after they do the mammogram, walk over and go, listen, I've tried to call you 6, 7, 8, 9 times to reschedule. Either nobody calls me back, or I'm on hold listening to really bad music. Anyway, so he goes, yeah, this is 40 minutes. We were in studio because you were hearing me do this. It was right after the show. And the guy said, well, okay, I'm going to leave a message for them, and then hopefully they'll call you back, and then you can reschedule your mammogram. To which I said, okay, sir, do you have any idea how difficult it is? And he clearly couldn't have.
Right.
because he's a scheduler. Like he's not a doctor. You don't get to talk to your doctors. I don't know if that's a state thing in Indiana, because I always talk direct to my doctors in Illinois. I don't know what this whole thing is talking to somebody. And then when you go see your doctor, they're like, okay, well, you should have had X, Y, and Z tests done before you came here. And then you're like, okay, if I'm talking to somebody who tells me I've got to talk to them to see you, I can't talk to you or your nurses, then how is that supposed to happen? That's why I love Dr. Gifford, because she told us the workaround for that. Anyhow, so I said to him, sir, I'm not going to wait to book a mammogram. I'm a cancer survivor of 8 years now. I've never had a problem booking a mammogram. I understand that, but let me see if I could patch you into them. And then we got the same on hold thing. And he goes, well, call and ask for Ashley so-and-so and tell her that you're experiencing this problem. So I said, okay. He goes, hold one moment and I'll patch you through, but just in case, here's her number. Patches me through. I get her answering machine. Okay. So far, no mammogram booked. Now we're about an hour and a half of my day on the job is now being spent trying to book a mammogram as a cancer survivor. My mind blown, because if IU claims to care one iota about cancer survivors, I will call them on their BS right now. This should be an easy one. This is a no-brainer. And we know of at least one person, you and I both know someone who has never had a mammogram in her life, who's like scared to go. If they call for a mammogram and get this much pushback, what are the chances they'll go, nah, I told her it was stupid. There's probably nothing wrong with me. You know? So now I call back because I'm like, I need the appointment. Like, I'm not going to leave it to one more person at IU Health that's supposed to call me back, that because of our phones with spammers are registering as spam, going straight to my voicemail. Then when I call back, I hang on, I'm put on hold for 40 minutes. So I call back. I get a girl and I said, listen, by no fault of your own, here's the situation. I'm trying to book a diagnostic mammogram. I'm an 8-year cancer survivor. You know, to which usually if I say I'm an 8-year cancer survivor, someone has the brains to say, congratulations, that's great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fantastic. And they understand the situation or the tone changes or whatever. This girl instead says, listen, ma'am, you're going to have to get some grace. And you heard it. So I have a witness that this is not made up. I said, excuse me? Well, you're going to have some grace. We're schedulers and you're going to have to get some grace. I said, let me just tell you something right now. You as a scheduler are in the medical field, working for IU Health, are not going to tell me to get grace 2 hours into trying to book a mammogram as a cancer survivor. I said, you're clueless. Well, now you're not going to insult me. Click. And she hangs up the phone. I am literally changing all my doctors and I will never walk into an IU Health again. Dr. Rahman, who's the oncologist officer, her nurse, not her, because Lord knows why she would ever call me back. She's only my doctor. Have called me every day and left messages. I don't even hear the phone ring, hear it vibrate, nothing. So it goes straight to voicemail as a spam call, or, you know, as they think it's a spam call.
The phone company
does that. I call back and I've spent no less than 8 hours trying to talk to my oncologist, my cancer doctor, to book an appointment for a mammogram. It is shameful that a hospital would ever think that that's okay. That our healthcare system has gotten to a point where just call us back if there's a problem. They did that same thing when I went undiagnosed for the third time in the ER when I had the stomach problems and they couldn't figure out if it was an allergic reaction or what was going on. They said, well, you're more than welcome to come back to our ER. This was the third time. Oh, am I? It? I thought it was by invitation. I thought it was like the Grammys, right? I thought you had
calligraphy or
I don't know what's going on with our healthcare system. I'm tired of struggling to afford the $900 a month for the world's crappiest insurance and then not being able to speak to my cancer doctor. What if I was like throwing up with chemo or something like that? Like I'm supposed to now get put on hold for 40 minutes or I pass out or whatever from my treatment. This is really how we take care of people in today's day and age. I'm sorry, you have zero compassion. Go back to school, get schooled, because you have none. I'm sure there are people in the IU before I get DM'd from every Tom, Dick, and Harry saying, I'm a doctor and I love my patients and this is not me and you shouldn't talk like that. I'm telling you, to have gotten the runaround, still not have an appointment for a mammogram, that's unacceptable. And I don't have cancer right now. Imagine if I did. It's time. IU Health is big enough. Our checks cash. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, the name of the game is greed. And I'm so flipped out by it that something needs to change. I don't know if I need to talk to a lawyer because I'm not the only one. There's diabetics that can't get their medications and all that stuff that are held up and all that stuff. Someone's got to do some investigative reporting on this kind of stuff. And either way, I don't know where I'm going to get a mammogram now, but I need to get a mammogram and I need it quick. I need a new oncologist. I need her quick because I came from in Illinois. Dr. Vera Panini was the best oncologist. I mean, you know how she treated the family. She treated the entire lot of us and just showed so much compassion. I'm not used to this runaround nonsense and me being told by some 21-year-old idiot on the other end that I need grace because I'm on for 2 hours and still don't have an appointment for a mammogram.
And I just want to hammer home an important lesson through this.
Yeah.
Is let's say it's your first appointment for a mammogram. Let's say it's your like fifth appointment or you haven't had one in a while. Don't let things like this get in the way. Like don't let it shut you down and go, next year. Because you never know. I'm sure every person listening right now, like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, there's probably 1 degree of someone who has had cancer. So it's not something to mess around with. I mean, listen, when I went to the doctor, the urologist, I didn't want to do the, from behind, wasn't something I was up for that day. And then I was like, it was happening. It's okay. But you know what? Then when I sat down and told that I'm good, it's an absolute relief.
Right.
So it's one of those things that we all deal with as we get a little older. We got to deal with these things. So don't let on hold or incompetency or an unset up plan or whatever get in the way of you doing what's right for you. I think that's an important lesson from all of this.
And don't let them gaslight you or twist it on you. I need grace and all this stuff.
But don't stop. Don't stop.
Bye.
But don't stop.
Yes.
That's keep going until you get your medical attention that you need. That's
and if you're a scheduler, understand that yes, you're trying to schedule, and yes, there are things beyond your control. Just like you go home and you either have a husband or babies that you love, or your grandparents are alive and you just saw them for Thanksgiving. Our family, I was calling because I have people who love me dearly and whom I love dearly and intend on being around for a very long time and try to do the healthy thing. Do not mess with us. Understand that everybody has people that love them and need them around and not to find out, okay, it's too late or you should have, you could have, you didn't, whatever it is. So that's a very important job to have. And wakey, I'm not okay with the way that treatment went down, and it is not okay, period. End of discussion on that. So I will never step foot into an IU Health ever again. Done deal. So I don't know what my choices are. That's what I'm going to spend the day doing today, is trying to figure it out. But it's very important to line up people who have compassion for their patients and tell you what to do and require you to do it. So
Amber says, I feel like I had better care from my oncologist in Illinois. He retired, or I'd still be seeing him. He cared for me even after I was cured. Indiana is definitely different. So, and you know, you hear about it in other places too. My mom's talked about it, you know,
in Florida,
going back and forth between Indiana and Florida. I mean, Illinois and Florida and stuff. So, but it's also a matter of finding, because like we said, you know, we see Dr. Gifford, and it's a whole different world.
And she even knows that there's a thing. So she goes, push 9, push 9. You know what I mean?
Right. So yeah.
So we appreciate her so much.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and then talking about Illinois, something very important going on having to do with Land of Lincoln. So just stick around, okay?
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, intermittent flurries between 2 and 4 p.m., then a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries after 4 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 18. Wind chill values as low as -3. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow with intermittent flurries between midnight and 3 a.m., then just intermittent flurries after 3 a.m. Cloudy with a low around 5. Wind chill values as low as -8. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 21. Wind chill values as low as -9 and wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 6. Wind chill values as low as -2. Friday, sunny with a high near 27. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 12.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
What are those?
I brought the new Multiply the Money scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery. With multiple ways to play, they multiply the fun.
Get ready to reel in multiple chances to win up to $500,000. Please play responsibly.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Touhyville, now even Touhier.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because.
But halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend.
The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work.
Let's go.
Oh, goody. We're on.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you for spending your morning with us here on the Q98 Gold. Portions of which are brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. Today's the day. Wheel of Fortune. If you want to head over to Jasper County's Community Services Rensselaer Senior Center, they are playing Wheel of Fortune today at noon. Also, other things going on this week, Craft with Friends tomorrow. No One Eats Alone. Bring a friend to lunch that's never been to the Rensselaer Senior Center on Friday. Now, next Wednesday at the Rensselaer Senior Center, they are doing carnival games. It's National Carnival Day. What better way to celebrate than with someone and with some carnival games right there at your local senior center. Come on out, games and prizes. Come early and enjoy a lunch with your peers before the games. That's all at the Rensselaer Senior Center. So find out more if you go to Jasper County Community Services on Facebook. They'll be glad to help you out and let you know what's going on there. Check out things on the Facebook page. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Touhyville Show McDonald's sponsoring our video in part each morning. You can see our smiling faces on YouTube, Facebook, and on TikTok, thanks to our friends over at Touhyville McDonald's in Rensselaer, two great locations, in Remington, also in DeMott, and in Hebron. So we almost hopped off there and grabbed lunch yesterday, but we ended up having McDonald's with the family for breakfast yesterday. Stopped over to the location on College Avenue in Rensselaer so that we can.
Harley couldn't believe because I guess they don't have bagels in Phoenix.
McDonald's doesn't.
McDonald's doesn't.
Yeah.
And so she was in Happyville.
Yeah, when she found out that they don't have the bagels or that we have the bagels
have the bagels.
She was like, do you mind if we go to McDonald's for breakfast? We're like, no, that's fine. We go all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, you didn't mind that we had breakfast? No, do we mind?
Right.
We go all the time. Yeah.
Twist my arm.
Yeah, right. No problem there. So I'm in a little conundrum, and then I'll get to this Land of Lincoln thing, okay? With this cold and taking the dog out and stuff, I have chapped lips. I also absolutely hate chapstick. I feel like when I put it on, like I've got grease all over my face. I cannot find a natural way for this. It's just got to be like petroleum jelly and I'm like, it's all, and everything just says hydrate. And I'm like, okay, listen. You know how much I hydrate? I have tons of coffee. I drink beer. What more do you want from me, world? I know none of that hydrates. I was being
No,
funny.
I have some stuff that has CBD in it.
Okay.
And
so I'll be
it's
so
not,
high I don't even know
right,
that my lips
exactly,
are
you won't
bothering
care.
me.
No, but it won't. It's not emollient like crazy, like you ate a pork chop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Now,
or
now
you
if I
can
eat a
go
pork
bananas.
chop,
You want to try this?
If
It's my
that
banana
chapstick?
keychain.
Yeah. Now if I if I eat a pork chop, will it fix my chapped lips? Because I'm in on that. Like I'll do that. Yeah. So yeah, I got to figure out something. It's absolutely driving me crazy. And then because I'm so dry, I nicked my lip with my razor, which usually wouldn't do a thing, and now it's like it just.
Now you've
I
got
know
a
you can't.
slice.
Yeah,
I can see the
is
slice.
Is it
got
swollen
you.
there? Yeah,
it got you. But what's worse
Mhm.
is if your lip splits in the center. It's
That's where I got it the first day. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I know. So I was in a
yeah.
bit of
So
a
I'll
conundrum,
get you.
so.
Just remind me.
All right. Sorry to do that for you guys on the air. I know all of you were like, really?
That's his conundrum.
This is important.
But he
I
hates
know.
going.
Listen, I know it's first world problems, but it's driving me
Yeah.
crazy throughout the show. And I'm very aware. Like usually I just do the show, but
Yeah.
some days I'm aware that we're on video, and I feel like I'm licking my lips a lot. So I just feel like it's.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't have it with me, which is weird.
Yeah, no big deal.
But I'll get you when we get.
Yeah. All right. So there was an episode of West Wing where at multiple times they used to call it Big Block of Cheese Day, where the people from like the White House senior staff would meet with people that maybe didn't normally get a meeting at the White House.
Mhm.
Okay, different causes that should get a little
Mhm.
bit of time, that just don't always have time because of time.
Right.
So one of those episodes was about the idea, and Rob Lowe was walking around the building all day trying to figure out, because somebody was trying to ban the creating of the pennies. And he said, well, I really think we should, I can't think of a good reason for it, and he tried to say gumball machines. No, those are a nickel now. So like what do we do with pennies? Are they of any use anymore? They're in penny jars, but is there any use of pennies anymore?
Well, doesn't it change? Okay, not to be weird. How would you have to price things, calculating tax on things? Would you have to round up? Would you round down? How would that work? Because if it's like 1893, okay, so what am I doing with if there's no pennies with the 93?
So the idea is
in the 93.
So the idea is, and I'm phrasing it wrong. It's not the idea of doing away with pennies altogether. It's that there are enough pennies in circulation at this point that we don't need to
create
keep
more.
making them.
Okay.
So he says the only place that that you can pay a toll with them, because somebody said, what if you want to pay a toll? And he said the only place you can pay a toll is Illinois.
Yep.
Pennies. And he said, so why can't we just ban pennies? And I think in the fictional world, it's like the Speaker of the House or something was from Illinois, and he said, what's on the penny? Lincoln. So as if that's why we couldn't get rid of pennies, because of Lincoln.
Okay.
Well, I had heard things about this, but then we were off with Harley, and really the only place that I get my news is here when we're at work. I don't really pay attention at home.
Okay.
Apparently it's official. The government's going to stop making new pennies. They're going to do this. They're going to stop making new pennies. It's all part of the government efficiency thing. It says here, President Trump has directed the Treasury Department to stop minting new pennies. As long as they don't stop minting Girl Scout cookies, then I'm okay. Right. That's where they make those, right? Am I wrong? No. He says, for far too long, the United States has minted pennies, which literally costs us more than 2 cents per penny to make.
You are kidding me.
Nope.
Well, that sounds like an efficiency problem.
Yeah. So they're going to stop. He says, let's rip the waste out of the great nation's budget, even if it's a penny at a time. And by the way, that is true. According to the U.S. Mint, each penny costs 3.2 cents to make. So triple. But like a lot of things, this situation is more nuanced than that, okay? There are two problems with moving away from the pennies. Experts say this would cause us to need more nickels.
Wait,
why would we need more nickels? Again, there's pennies in circulation. They're not doing away with pennies. They're just not making new ones right now. Do we need new ones? I mean, we're all just passing them around.
Okay. Slow down. I'm not following why we would need. Why would it necessitate more nickels?
I don't know.
What am I missing?
I don't know. It just says experts say this would cause us to need more nickels. I want to know the experts and I want to know why. So I need a little more help with that.
This is what I'm telling you why I watch the murder stuff. My brain, I'd be a terrible detective. I can't figure that out. And now it's going to bother me. Why can't I figure out why we'd need more nickels by getting rid of pennies and why we would ever spend 3 cents to make one?
Listen, according to the Mint, each nickel costs 13.8 cents to make.
I'm leaving. What?
Analysts say this will cause prices to rise for consumers. I don't know why. If the penny is phased out, prices would just be rounded up or down to a 5-cent amount. Right. If pennies were phased out, they're not phased out. And maybe I'm misunderstanding this. They're just talking about the idea of not making more.
Right.
Now, I would imagine if at some point you are able to, like, we run out, you could restart it again, I suppose, but I don't know why we'd run out.
How would we run out if we have enough in circulation?
That's what I'm saying. If we're just using them, they just keep moving around. See, Christine says, how can I put in my 2 cents worth anymore? That's right. You're going to have to put in your 5 cents worth. That's what I said earlier.
A nickel for your thoughts.
What am I going to pay for your thoughts? Right? Now, I don't know if your thoughts are worth 5 cents. Give me your thoughts first. Let's see.
They're very intelligent thoughts. They're very dark.
Christine says now people will hoard pennies. Watch, because they'll become worth more. There'll be less out there. It wouldn't surprise me, Christine.
Right, but is it just me or are they the most annoying thing ever?
Pennies?
Yes. Get out of here. Don't hand them back. Do you have a dish? Do you have a door? Do you have a drawer? You can have them.
So I have a, you know how I used to buy gummy bears at GFS? And I would have all these gummy bears, like the big container.
Yeah.
I have one of those containers that anytime I end up with change in my pocket at the end of the day, it just goes right in there. And eventually it gets emptied out.
Okay.
So,
but then you take it to the bank, right? And then they give you $40 or whatever. And then you put that in your account or you put it in your gas tank or whatever.
Right.
Right. So, yeah.
So what are we doing with the pennies then? I mean,
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not. Right.
But if everybody takes, if you buy something for 83 cents, if everybody rounds that up to 85, everything's going to start costing us more. So I get that part of it. That said,
or we need to, there's got to be some sort of a
round down or round up.
Round down or round up rule.
Right. Everybody's going to round up. They're just going to, because they want more. So that said, again, no one's phasing out the penny. As far as I know, they're just going to stop making them.
Right.
So Canada stopped minting its 1 cent coin in 2012. Okay. And they're still around. I mean, even though we're trying to buy them.
Okay. So are we? Yeah. So when they did that, did they have problems? What problems did it cause? Does it say?
In 2018, an economic analysis found that Canadians paid about $3.27 million more at grocery stores each year due to the prices being rounded higher after the change. We can't afford to pay more. Where's the price of my eggs going down? Sorry, I just turned into golf my lawn guy, but
yeah.
I mean, there were promises made. Eggs, day one.
Yeah. It's to the point where I've thought between the bird flu thing and the fact that they're just so high anyway, I'm wondering, are we going to start getting to a point where we can't afford baked goods or we have to, you know what I mean?
Where's my Debbie Downer music?
You need to get Debbie Downer with the Saturday Night Live.
All right. So Christine says, give the roundup to food pantries, which I like that idea, Christine, but all of us have been on earth long enough to know that's not what's going to happen. Every company's going to raise their prices to that roundup. So it's not a roundup. They're just going to say that's our new price.
Yeah.
So that said, there are also problems with alternatives, pushing towards a cashless society and continuing with the status quo. One reason that the government has to make so many pennies every year is a large percentage of them don't remain in circulation. People don't value them, so they get stashed in junk drawers at home, or they fall on the ground and people don't bother to pick them up. So that's how they're falling out of circulation. Well, then let's start picking them up. Start getting them. Throw them in my little can. Which I guess people would say that doesn't keep them in circulation either. But eventually they go back into circulation. I'll take them to the bank.
Yeah.
So
what costs? Now it's gotten me thinking, what is it, the metal they're using to make it that costs so much?
Process and the machine and the, because there's not a lot of copper in them anymore. I don't think they're not all copper. I think it's just a copper coating, So some other worthless things to offer people their thoughts instead of pennies. So, penny for your thought.
Yeah.
That will go away. So what can we offer to people that is worth less than a penny? All right, you ready?
Ready.
Worth about a penny. A pair of Yeezys.
Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't write this one. This was non-existent producer Fred wrote this one. A gift card to TJ Maxx. You don't get it.
You fire him right now.
Anything you buy off of Temu.
That is true.
Tickets to see Pauly Shore. Aaron Rodgers. I'd like to give you an Aaron Rodgers for your thoughts.
My God.
Any Nicolas Cage movie on DVD. And a Chiefs 2025 Super Bowl shirt. So
oh no.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, more fun stories. And of course, in the next hour, we've got the dumb criminal of the day. So stick around.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Virks Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Virk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Virks Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Virks Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Keith is a be in the room with real people kind of learner. So he loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto.
Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text FRESH to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text FRESH to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text FRESH to 200-300. That's FRESH to 200-300. FRESH to 200-300.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Special judge in the Richard Allen murder trial, Fran Gall, has denied recent motions made by his attorneys. Among the motions was a request to vacate the conviction, claiming another man had admitted to murdering Abby Williams and Libby German. As we told you previously, the two teens were found on ground owned by Ron Logan. The defense said a man who was a cellmate of Logan's for a time said Logan confessed to the murders, and the cellmate was willing to testify. Prosecutors said the cellmate failed a polygraph test, quote, miserably, unquote, when they asked him more questions. Logan died a few years ago. Judge Gall is yet to rule on other motions about the case. Rensselaer Parks and Recreation Superintendent Heather Hall spoke at the Rotary meeting on Tuesday. She spoke about engaging the community through various activities, events, and partnerships. She spoke about various updates made this past November and some of what's planned this year. We will be interviewing Heather this week, and she will talk more about what's coming up in 2025. Stay tuned for where you can listen to the entire interview. Beware if you're receiving a certain text that's most certainly a scam. CBS News correspondent Matt Piper reports.
If you get a text claiming you're due a $1,400 stimulus check from what looks to be the IRS, do not click on any links. The text is most certainly a scam, as the federal agency does not send such messages, but the Better Business Bureau says criminals are impersonating the IRS to trick taxpayers into sharing personal information by texting them fake alerts of their eligibility for extra money.
And nearly 1/3 of the counties in Illinois have expressed an interest in seceding and forming the 51st state. 33 mostly rural conservative counties have in fact voted for the idea, citing frustrations over high taxes, as well as the wide cultural differences between rural Illinois and urban Chicago. In Indiana, House Speaker Todd Houston's Bill 1008 will explore the possibility of absorbing these counties into Indiana, and it passed out of committee with bipartisan support. Illinois Governor Pritzker called Indiana's action a stunt that, quote, is not going to happen, unquote. The legislation would create a 10-person commission, 5 from Indiana and 5 from Illinois, to look into the possibility, but Pritzker would have to appoint the state's members from Illinois. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
88-year-old Pearl Schoon Hoffman of Wheatfield passed away on Thursday, February 13th. Visitation will take place on Friday, February 21st, from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at First Church near Wheatfield. Funeral services for Pearl Schoon Hoffman will take place at 11 a.m. on Friday at First Church, officiated by Pastor John Hill. Interment will take place at Holland Cemetery. To share a memory with the family, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Arrangements entrusted to Jackson Funeral Chapels. 64-year-old Dennis Wilson of Maderaeville passed away on Sunday, February 9th. A celebration of life for Dennis Wilson will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, February 22nd at Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maderaeville. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Cancer Society or Pulaski Animal Center. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayn Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Madeiraville. 69-year-old Cat Sisson of Morocco passed away on Saturday, February 15th. No public arrangements will take place. Steinke Funeral Home in Rensselaer is handling the cremation arrangements. In lieu of flowers, contributions in Kent Sisson's memory may be made to St. Jude, the Salvation Army, or Santa Chefs at Post Office Box 392, Morocco. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. 82-year-old Carol Pete Pack of Lafayette passed away on February 12th. A memorial service for Pete Pack will be held on Saturday, April 12th, from noon until 2 p.m. Eastern Time at Janet's Gourmet Deli in Lafayette. Burial will take place at Goodland Cemetery and will be held privately. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, intermittent flurries between 2 and 4 p.m., then a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries after 4 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 18. Wind chill values as low as -3. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow with intermittent flurries between midnight and 3 a.m., then just intermittent flurries after 3 a.m. Cloudy with a low around 5. Wind chill values as low as -8. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 21. Wind chill values as low as -9 and wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 6. Wind chill values as low as -2. Friday, sunny with a high near 27. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 12.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
What are those?
I brought the new Multiply the Money scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery. With multiple ways to play, they multiply the fun.
Get ready to reel in multiple chances to win up to $500,000. Please play responsibly.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Up and out.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All day.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
Oh, man. Where did the time go?
Let's get coffee. A big double shot for you. Keep you up all day.
We've got a show to put on in case you didn't notice.
You are going to love this.
Am I?
Am I?
Really? Sure about that?
99% sure.
Okay, if you say so.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Did you know that George Aid is more than just for the elderly? They have workspace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services that ensure each individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or go and like George Aid on Facebook. All right. Our poll question today on Would You Rather Wednesday, asking you, would you rather be in a reality show where cameras are following you all over your house, being in your home, being in your personal life, or would you rather have your workplace be in a reality show? You're at work, cameras are on you all the time at work. 75% of people say work, 25% going with home. You said home, right? I'm gonna vote for work. Let's see. Tina says my home life isn't very interesting, but then again, neither is work. Donna says work. If there were cameras in my house, I need to hire a full-time maid. Edward says I vote for work, but I'm not sure what work is though. With a laughing emoji. So, yeah, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna rephrase the question just for you and I, and feel free to answer on the video while you're hanging out with us and chit chatting. Would you wanna be in a reality show where it was following you around all the time?
You should ask that, whether or not. Yeah.
Would you?
No, I would not, because I think it would alter just how we all interact. Like now it's just us, but I thought a lot about this because I thought we would have made a great reality TV show as divorced parents, like when you and I were married and we had Russ and we were, you know what I mean? And it was very fluid, and we worked well together, and then we would vacation together, so that, you know, and Christmases and things like that. So I kind of thought that that would have made for some good TV. When we had issues or whatever with the kids, we would all sit down at Fridays and kind of talk about what we were all going to do, you know?
Right.
So yeah, but I don't know. Now I don't think it's that exciting. We were talking about it in the car that we really enjoy our peace. Like the kids came in and the kids left and we missed them. But we have a lot of peace in our life. Like,
sure. Yeah.
We enjoy kind of nothing. Or enjoy everything but doing nothing.
Right.
Like,
yeah, just kind of doing your everyday
resting,
things. Yeah.
You know, cooking.
Yeah.
Eating, you know.
No, I mean, it's part of why I like the idea of doing the show on video, because I do think, and maybe I'm crazy, I do think people are interested in the idea of not only seeing how we act, like when we're talking, but the idea that, like, of seeing kind of the behind the scenes of what's going on. Although we don't leave cameras on when we go to commercial break. And that's on me. I just, there's another show that I like to watch, a radio show out of Miami, where they put like a little camera up in the corner, and it all of a sudden becomes black and white. And it's just, you just see them. You don't hear anything. You hear what's on the air. And I don't know that people need to see what we're doing off the air. Like, I mean, you know,
right. Because if I want to blow my nose,
that's me, you know, that's
take the wedgie out of my butt, or stand up and reorganize.
No one needs to see me sitting eating a donut during the news, or, you know, I mean, like that's, so I'm just like, okay, I need a minute. And I think that's how I'd feel about a reality show too. Like, okay, guys, you know, I feel like I'd spend a lot more time in the bathroom because I would just want to be away from the cameras for a minute.
Well, and it's weird because when I watch like Beverly Hills, like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, no one ever eats. They're always at restaurants and nobody's eating. And you're like, so, and they all, I've noticed or picked up that they all take to go things. So they order their food. They don't eat their food. They have their food wrapped up, and then they go home with their food. And I'm like, that's not normal.
Me. Yeah. That would be me, because I wouldn't want to eat on camera. Yeah.
Right. But it's normal to like wear white and then drop the meatball on your chest.
Sure.
I mean, I'm good for wrecking outfits left and right that way. And it's always when I'm like, please be careful. It's this is like light. We don't want to get soy sauce on it, and then you know.
Yeah, I mean, and some of the thing with reality shows is it's life, but you're also doing a show.
Yeah.
So like you said, okay, you were like a reality show when we were, you know, co-parenting, and you were going, you know, dealing with divorce and all that stuff. You know, then there's the part where you're supposed to sit by yourself in a room and talk straight to camera about what's really going on in your head and stuff like that. I think that invades everything else, and now it can cause problems. You know, because if you want, you know, like the kids were joking about with Ted Lasso, like Oklahoma, you know, you want the absolute straight truth. That's not always great at the wrong time.
Well, and some things should be private. Like, I just,
because then you've got people getting involved in your personal life and commenting, and do you pay attention to that? Do you not? You know, I mean, it's, you know,
well, and it's not going to be natural. I don't care what you say. Like I you know, on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills again, Mauricio and what's her name, Kyle were married for years. Marriage is like wonderful, and he loved her, and then now enter Morgan, who plays country music or something. So Kyle goes off and, you know, so they won't talk about sexuality, but they break it to the kids that they're splitting up. If I was that kid, I'm like, not for camera. We're not doing this on camera.
Can we have a break? Like, yeah.
But they're also under contract. Yes, under camera. Like,
well, and that's, I mean,
that's the thing. I don't know.
Listen, just with our radio show, there's things that we, you know, share, and sometimes just for fun, sometimes for real, and people will comment on that and get feelings about that, and you know, and you got to deal with that too, you know.
Yeah, like all those DMs that ask you how you put up with me.
No, I'm but I mean, it's there's people that are just like, you know, like they don't like that opinion or don't like that feeling or whatever, you know. Tina says no way, wouldn't want to do a reality show. going back a little bit into real life, Gloria says my oncologist is Dr. M. Farrat at University of Chicago Crown Point.
Oh, I wondered because we passed that and I got excited about that.
But I have my mammogram at Franciscan in Rensselaer, very easy to schedule. So
okay,
so there you go.
All right, Gloria, thank you, because I was actually going to, after the show, put out a thing and see what people who likes who.
Yeah. So so there you go. So anyway, go back and answer our poll question about whether or not you want cameras following you at home or at work. I think it could be really interesting to do either way, dealing with a reality show. So let's see. All right. Things people underestimate because anyone can do them, but actually require a lot of skill.
Okay.
Driving. 100%.
Yes.
Yes. You don't realize how many things you're doing at once while you're driving because we've all been doing it for so long. And, but I will just say, I'm going to take a quick little side note on driving for a second. And I know we mentioned this the other day, and it was funny how many people jumped on our Facebook post and said that like this was already something that everybody knew about. So maybe it's just new to me. When we went to the cooking show,
the cooking class,
thank you, in Maryville, and there was snow. It was not, in my opinion, 30 years living in the Midwest, what I would call a snowstorm.
No,
it was snowing.
It was very pretty.
It was snowing.
Honestly. Yeah,
it was snowing. So we went to go get on the expressway. Now, I was a little surprised that Route 30 was messy. A little, but okay.
But it was 3.5 hours after the snow had started.
Right.
We were driving home at 10 because this class went late.
Yeah.
And it started snowing when we got there. 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6:15.
Yes. But then getting on 65.
Oh.
It was snow-covered road between Maryville and about Fair Oaks, going south. I've lived in the Midwest my whole life. I drove as a stand-up comedian all over the country. In snowstorms, in craziness, through Minnesota snowstorms, everything. There is zero reason to me why the expressway should be so snow-covered. You should absolutely have enough. Listen, we all pay taxes. There is zero reason why there should be that much snow on the expressway. So I don't know whose fault it is. I don't know who's supposed to be on top of it. I don't want to hear from guys that we don't have enough with the thing, the zingazoiks. Doesn't matter.
Right.
There is zero reason why people should have to drive through that. That's all. Rant over. All right.
Well, and we almost veered off the road and we were driving a whopping 20 miles an hour. It just was that it just pulls you.
There's snow. There was too much snow on the expressway.
Yeah.
That's it. Shouldn't be there. That's it.
Right.
Okay. Things people underestimate because anyone can do them. Substitute teaching. I don't want to do it.
I've done it before.
No thanks. Yeah. It's
because now you know what the difference is. You've got the teaching part that you need to do well, which is already in and of itself a special type of person to do that job, to teach, not tell, teach. Now you've got the substitute part of it where the kids think, okay, let's see what we can do to the sub.
What can she do to us? She's not going to be here tomorrow.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
still loved it when I substituted.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I loved it. And it was funny because I thought I would only love little kids. And then I did it for high school. And I thought, I'm really not. Because you know how they're cute. When they're little, they're cute. They're multiple. I loved the high school kids.
Really?
I didn't care what age they were. I really loved just period.
Yeah.
And I realized when I actually gave my testimony, from church, I went on an outing that we went to the Dells and stayed at the Wilderness. So I gave the testimony to the high schoolers. They wound up all sleeping in my room. So I had like 15 people all over the floor.
Mm-hmm.
We had the greatest conversations about how they hang on to their relationship with God and how much pressure there is on them now.
Mm-hmm.
Their parents are divorced. They're trying to contribute. Their dad's out of work. Their mom's out of work. Someone doesn't have enough food. Then they just had a baby. They're trying to take care of. Yeah, I was like, wow, I never had I didn't have a heart for it, because when I did that and I gave my testimony, my kid, I had only Savannah and she was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I didn't even have Harley in the picture yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, like totally new perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to joke around that being a stand-up comic was a lot like being a teacher. You know, it's just that my students were all drunk. So, and I could say the F word at them if they got out of hand.
Right.
So,
right. There you go. But it is a precious, I mean, you call them your kids. You wind up thinking of them as your kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
making a sandwich. Does it really take skill? Does it take skill to make a sandwich?
I do. I think so.
So,
do you think so? Or you're not thinking?
I guess. I don't know.
Have you ever had somebody make you a sandwich and you're like, seriously, it's just peanut butter and jelly and you don't even know the ratio of how to do this?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember the last time someone made me a sandwich. Like, I mean, you know, like, I don't know. I mean, it's a sandwich. But it is funny. I saw a video the other day of a husband. He goes, I have no idea why my wife is mad at me. She said for Valentine's Day, she wants me to take her to one of those cool places where they make the food right in front of her. I took her to Subway. Now she won't talk to me.
That's good.
That's great.
That is really good.
Now, this, do people really underestimate this? And again, now this is, you know, personal to me. Starting and running a business.
Ooh.
Do people underestimate what that takes to do that?
Oh, I think so. I think they
really?
just go, I'll do that. And they don't realize all that it's
well, I guess I did.
About inclusive. It's every,
I guess I did. Yeah, I did. There's so many things that I didn't count on going into business and learning. Yep. Yeah, it's true. Being a fast food register worker or working a drive-through at fast food.
Oh, yeah. I would not want to handle that. I couldn't even. Can you imagine being a Starbucks person? I want a half calf, almond milk, mocha choca, 1 pump of this, 2 pumps of that. Please, no caffeine. The top on the bottom on the top, extra whip.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Okay. This is something I'm not good at. Being able to give good instructions. I am a teller, not a teacher. I know this about myself at 50 years old.
It's the difference between telling and teaching.
I know this at 50 years old. You know, I could see it and feel it. The other day, the kids came around to my area and wanted to see the computer and stuff like that. And I'm not good at showing, like I hit this and I do this and this does the thing. And I'm not good at teaching it. I just know this about myself. I'm just not.
The car business is what taught me that, because when you get there and you're new and you're green and they force you to learn how to do feature benefit presentation. And so if you just tell people, like, you're at the car, and you're doing what they call a walk around. You're opening the door and it has this and it has that and it is anti-lock brakes and it's way different to talk to someone who's been in a near fatal car crash than a mommy with 5 kids who's focusing on ergonomics and stuff to someone else. Like they all have different pain points, if you will, or different interests. So uncovering by asking questions and uncovering what's important to them, you then tailor the presentation to the hot button. Is it safety? Is it comfort? Is it looks? How will this look in your driveway? Is it status? Well, this is the BMW that's impossible to get with the, So that's how you tailor that conversation.
Yeah.
Because if all you do is tell it's got anti-lock brakes and and I could care less whether it's a car. I want it to just look great and scream, status.
Yeah.
What do I care about all that stuff that you're boring me with? If anything, I'm not going to buy from you because you're wah, 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 wah. So yeah, they teach that in the car business, and you're like annoyed because then you have to wind up giving a walk around to the 4 different kinds of personalities. And they'll stop you and they'll just, you lost me because you're tailoring it to somebody, but it's not me.
Yeah. For me, it's what I've found now, just in recently training someone on a new task, that training somebody on something on a computer, doing a screen record and talking through each step that I do seems to be a better way for me. And it seems to work for the person. I don't know if that works for everybody else, but I'm not good at teaching, but I know how to do all the stuff and I know how I do it, but I don't remember all the steps that I'm doing. Like if I was to just write down all the steps that I was doing, unless I write them down while I'm doing it, I don't remember all. A lot of it is muscle memory for me. Just like driving. I don't think I would be a good teacher of driving because so much of it is just muscle memory or reaction. So anything that involves dealing with a random bunch of people. I don't know what really that means, but like for underestimating and then it actually takes skill, but I guess. Dancing. I don't know who would underestimate like really knowing how to dance.
Yeah. I mean, like some of us don't have any rhythm.
Well, and it says singing, so I'm going to put those both in the same group. Like singing and dancing, like that's a skill.
Yeah, for me, it's in the shower only.
Yeah, mine is in my car. Public speaking. I think some people that can do it just take it for granted, like that it's just a thing, And for me, it's been that way since I was a little kid. Like public speaking has never been an issue for me. It's something that I don't know where it came from. It's ingrained in me, and I could just do it. It was just no problem.
Can you do it on any topic? Like, let's say you're put in a position at a conference, because this has happened to me, and I'm not afraid of people, and I was like, whoa. They had me speak not speak at the governor's conference, but I was there a whole month, and the woman wanted everybody to know who I was because she's a doll, and she goes, "I'm going to have you give away the iPad," and I was like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah, wouldn't faze me at all.
Wouldn't faze you.
And when you say any topic, I mean, as long as it's a topic that I know about, I mean, it's like, I mean, like something that I can go to, but even if it was just speak to a group, you pick the topic when you get up there, like, yes, absolutely. Like on a moment's notice. That's
great.
One of those lucky things that I just, and I mean, 30 years of professionals speaking publicly. I mean, whether it's stand-up speeches, whatever it is, I could sit in the back, watch the first comedian go and know, okay, these are the jokes I can't do tonight. Like I could see where his jokes are landing and not landing with people. This is not the audience for this or that, or, what have you. And then it says bagging groceries. I
bet.
Yeah, I would say that's a skill that, it just takes a little bit of thinking. Just, don't put the eggs on the bottom and then put pop on the top. I mean, come on, let's think it through a little bit, kids.
I got one that's not on the list. I'm surprised.
All right.
Phlebotomy. I don't know how anybody pokes people's
does
veins
anybody
and
underestimate that? Like that it's so easy? Because I wouldn't think
I don't
that's
know.
easy at
I
all.
don't know what they're paid, but it's not enough. Because, I mean, I've got thin veins, and I pray every time I go for a blood draw or anything. I'm like,
I saw a picture the other day. It was like this muscle bound guy with all his veins popping out, and it says a nurse's dream. Like, so, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Now's your chance. Tackle those bigger projects with an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Transform your home with a new Dakota closet. Build your dream bathroom and save on luxury tubs and showers. Customize your kitchen with Clearview cabinetry or start your big garage project. Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. 11% mail-in rebate is a merchandise credit check. Good on future in-store purchases. See Menards.com for details.
Save big money at Menards.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
Today is such a great day.
This is really great today. What's so great about it? What's so great about it?
What's so great about it?
That much closer to the weekend.
That's what's so great about it.
Well, better get back to work.
We work hard. We play hard. Work hard, we play hard.
Yes, they work hard and they play hard.
Showtime, baby.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com or check them out on Facebook. Find out about different things that they have going on, different ways that they help the community, and some energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, and more. That's jasperremc.com or Jasper County REMC on Facebook. All right. It is time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Brazil. Far away. Not like Brazil, Illinois, or Brazil, Indiana. No, Brazil. Like
All right.
Brazil. Today's dumb criminal, also a politician. I don't know if we've had one of those in the dumb criminal spot.
Yeah, because there aren't any of those in
Right.
the United States.
I'm sure there's plenty.
Alrighty.
Yes. But we just haven't had one in our dumb criminal yet. So this dumb criminal / politician, according to police, had planned on trying to boost his election numbers and sympathy by having a fake assassination attempt made against him. As campaign strategies go, it was an unorthodox and illegal. Buy an AK-47, hire a pair of phony hitmen, and stage a fake assassination attempt against the mayor that would generate public sympathy and help him win a second term in power. That, according to police, was the game plan last October when on the eve of the local election, an armored vehicle carrying Jose Aprigo da Silva came under fire. Silva, the town's re-election-seeking mayor, was hit in the left shoulder and rushed to intensive care of one of Brazil's top hospitals as relatives and allies denounced what they called a brazen attempt on his life. What they did was an atrocity. They went there to murder him. Except, according to police, it was all set up by the campaign. And apparently got a little too close. Because apparently...
Did he get shot?
He got shot in the shoulder. And yes.
Oh, my Lord.
Yes. Police told reporters the supposed ambush was actually a farce engineered by supporters of the 72-year-old mayor. They allegedly hoped the attack would cause an outpouring of sympathy and boost his campaign in the days before the vote.
And now he's in jail, so kindly send your donations to...
No need to worry about getting the votes now!
Brazilian prison.
Oh, protect yourself from dumb criminals.
So what happens? Like what? I mean, is that like it's a white-collar crime, but do you go away for a while?
I don't know that that's a white-collar crime. Because what if someone else got hit by a stray bullet or something? I mean, this is real bullets being shot at this guy. Like, yeah, I think you go to prison. Yeah, I think that's, wow. So they've arrested him. The trial isn't done yet, but protect yourself from dumb criminals with Precision Security, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Repairs or replace all commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, keys. If you're a business owner and you need new locks for your doors, let's say one of those things in business, somebody leaves or you let someone go, they had a key. You want to make sure that nothing can happen. Mm-hmm. Precision Security can rekey those locks for you. Call 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass. Click on Precision Security or Locksmith.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, intermittent flurries between 2 and 4 p.m., then a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries after 4 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 18. Wind chill values as low as -3. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow with intermittent flurries between midnight and 3 a.m., then just intermittent flurries after 3 a.m. Cloudy with a low around 5. Wind chill values as low as -8. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 21. Wind chill values as low as -9 and wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 6. Wind chill values as low as -2. Friday, sunny with a high near 27. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 12.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till-To-Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, no waiting.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
So what's it like being on the radio? Amazing. Unbelievable. It really is special.
It is. It really is.
What about radio?
In radio, it helps to, jazz it up a little bit so that we create what we call a word picture.
That's not how radio works.
You'll have to take radio the way it is.
It's divine. Perfect just the way it is.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show is morning brought to us by Supercuts. Why settle for a regular cut when right around the corner is a Supercuts? Head over there in Rensselaer and Lowell. They've got great hair products. Also, tanning available in Rensselaer and Lowell. That's Supercuts. Walk-ins welcome. You can also make an appointment as well. So visit Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. All right. Saw this morning. Kentucky Fried Chicken is moving its headquarters to Texas. They will change their name
take
to
it out of Kentucky.
Texas Fried Chicken. No, they won't do that. That's
You can't do that.
That seems really weird, doesn't it? Like,
right. Colonel Sanders is like,
right. That would be like
freaking out.
Like
in
moving
heaven.
Touhyville out of Touhyville.
Right.
Wait, it's all up here, so it doesn't matter. But you know what I mean? Like that's really odd. Yep. They're not going to make any changes to the name or anything like that, though. They're just
so it's just hey, can you pick up the bucket from FC?
Yeah, they're just hi, we're just fried chicken. We're just fried chicken. No real name or anything. Well, we're still KFC. But
No, you can't be.
We're just fried chicken. It doesn't matter what the K stands for. We're just K. We're okay. Are you okay? Okay, fried chicken. They could have moved to Oklahoma.
Right. Not good, not bad. It's okay.
I'm just saying they could have solved it that way. They could have moved their headquarters to Oklahoma. They could have been like had a little
Yeah.
KFC. Like, oh, KFC.
Yeah.
I could have seen a whole thing with that.
Right. TFC doesn't work for me.
No.
Sorry.
No. That's not a good plan.
No.
The fried chicken chain's U.S. headquarters will move from Louisville, Kentucky to Plano, Texas. Owner Yum Brands said on Tuesday about 100 KFC U.S. employees will be required to relocate over the next 6 months. Is that really a better plan? Like, I mean, listen, I'm sure they know what they're doing as a company. It just seems weird.
Hmm.
The relocation
And
is
somehow that doesn't seem very PR-ish. So please, when you make a statement and you go, yeah, 100 people will be forced to move.
Right.
You may want to reword that when Kentucky's in your name.
That seems weird. Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
Hello.
Relocation is part of Yum's broader plan to have 2 corporate headquarters, one in Plano and one in Irvine, California. KFC and Pizza Hut's global teams are already based in Plano, while Taco Bell and the Habit Burger and Grill teams are located in Irvine. Interesting. Since COVID-19 pandemic, many employers have been rethinking the location of their corporate headquarters, often spurred to move because of lower taxes and changes to office space due to the hybrid or remote workforce. So, yeah, interesting. It's kind of weird, but okay. I mean, I think it's in your name, but anyway.
So Yum Brands is KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut.
Yes.
Okay.
And that whatever that Habits Grill or whatever that's that fourth one that I mentioned. All right. So you and I come to work for the most part,
excited.
We don't have a lot of things that, can go wrong things can go wrong. No, I mean like things can go
what?
Things can go wrong, but not like someone working construction, like up on a things that go wrong for us are like, the microphone was away from my face.
Yeah.
Be talking where no one heard it.
Okay.
we're messing around with the video, and all of a sudden people are like, "Hey, we can hear you guys, chit chatting off the air." Little things like that can go.
That can't go wrong at all.
Little things like that can go awry. And that said, we have had a day or two where we've been at work, and you turn a corner, or you see a thing, and there is a little tiny snake there. Okay.
What are we doing?
There is a little tiny snake there sometimes.
I don't care how little it is.
I understand.
One of them came from the ceiling. So
well, that was before our time. That was before our time. So that doesn't happen. He's out of the ceiling now. So that said, an Australian snake catcher responded to a family's home where they made a call, and he discovered the world's second most venomous snake was found at their home in their washing machine. Now, this is Australia.
I would never wash my clothes
so
again. Forget it. It's still too close.
Hudson Snake Catching posted a video to Facebook showing what the snake catcher discovered when he arrived at a family's home in Maudsland, a suburb of the Gold Coast in Queensland. Now, I want to watch the video. I just don't know if it's got any dirty words in it. So I just want to see it because it's just holy mackerel.
Is it going to show the snake?
I think so.
I don't think I'll sleep tonight, and I need some sleep.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was expecting this big giant snake.
Okay.
This little guy. Yeah. Little skinny and long, but apparently poisonous. So, second most toxic land animal on the planet, it says. Mm-hmm.
So how did it even, do they know how it got in, or?
Apparently it was from watching Australia Married at First Sight. It just came through the TV.
No.
Got in the washing machine is crazy. But yeah, see how he's banded? Some of the specimens have bands, but your suburb's just been relentless at the moment for these. Second most toxic snake in the world.
Oh, then maybe turn off your phone and get it out of my house. Do your TikTok later, pal. Get it out of my house. That's your job.
But that it's not banned in some areas, and now they found it in their washing machine, meaning there are people that are having it as like a house pet.
It's somewhere. Woof.
Woo.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass on the toxic snake for me. Thank you so much. Thanks for playing.
Can I just say as a side note, I'm not having a good day, a good hair day. And that's fine. We all have bad hair days, but I just had my hair done, and it was supposed to have like a blonde like streak up front, whatever. When I pull it back now, I look like I have a whole head of gray.
No, it looks blonde.
Does it? Because I'm staring at myself going, okay, Cruella DeVille.
Well, I think that's the video. But sitting here in the room, it looks like blonde.
Yeah.
Looks like a
on
highlight.
The video, it makes me look like Cruella DeVille.
But didn't you say you wanted gray? You wanted to go gray?
Not now.
Oh, well, when did you want to start? I mean,
in many, many years from now. I love gray, like what's her name has
Jovita.
Jovita. Oh, yeah, her hair is beautiful. Anyway, not mine today.
So
sorry, because when I pull it down, it's like highlights underneath. But right now, I look like I did it myself.
Yeah. No, it looks fine. Yeah. So, all right. So, joking around about things that we made mistakes about, like, things going wrong is one thing, but things that we do wrong at work, are another. Hitting the wrong button and a commercial doesn't play, or, like we said, having the microphone over here, or, things that we make mistakes at. It happens. Life goes on. Now, a lot of times for people, when they make a mistake at work, not everybody knows about it.
Right.
Not everybody sees it. We make a mistake on video. People see it. We make a mistake on the internet. People see it. Sometimes they will call us to let us know that we made a mistake.
God forbid we report a mistake.
People will make sure they call us and let us know if we made a mistake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota Timberwolves' Terrence Shannon Jr. was honored at the University of Illinois, where he played college basketball, by having his jersey retired.
Oh, nice.
So when your jersey is retired, it's up in the rafters. They hit a button and it opens up. And everybody sees it, and it's very cool.
They do?
Yeah.
That's what they do?
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know. I just know they're all hanging right at the
There's usually
United Center. Or whatever.
Sometimes they raise it up to the like a banner.
The rafters. Mhm.
Sometimes it's up there and it's got like kind of a cloth thing on it, and they hit a button and it opens up.
Nice.
Which is a great feeling, and everybody cheers and all that stuff.
Right.
It says,
Anticipation, they build it. Yeah.
yeah.
Boom.
So it says here at the University of Illinois, I'm sure at the basketball stadium gym.
Like Champaign, Illinois?
Yeah, University of Illinois. They pulled the ribbon to have the banner fall from the rafters. Unfortunately, they did so, and it was upside down.
It will hang from the ceiling of State Farm Center.
Whoa.
That's when the announcer gets on and hits. Oh, where was it? Stop it now. Let's do that again, live on the air. That's when the announcer goes to his board and goes. You can hear
comes up. Could you imagine the whole crowd? It took the wind out of the crowd.
Right, you can hear the crowd go, oh.
Right. And here, if it's, let's say it's Steve is the guy that's responsible. Okay. Enrico, I hate it when you put things upside down.
Right.
We don't even have anybody employed here named Enrico.
Right.
That's because I let him go because he was late for the third day in a row.
So I always blame non-existent producer Fred.
Right.
So here's Josh Whitman, the our director of athletics, apologizing.
Obviously, we had a regrettable situation at
Oopsie doopsie. we had an oopsie daisy.
halftime with the jersey around Terrence's celebration. It's a shame that it happened that way. Of course, I didn't hang the jersey, but I'm ultimately responsible for everything that happens in this building and life.
Ultimately, I didn't hang that jersey. Someone's going to be in trouble for it. Just letting you know, I didn't do it. I'll take the blame right now. Someone's going to get yelled at in the locker room.
Well,
in a minute.
I love when it's I accept full responsibility, but it's Sheila's fault.
Mistakes happen, but there are also certain moments where mistakes can't happen. We stole that moment from Terrence.
Yeah.
And that's on us, and something that we have apologized to him for, apologized to his mom, and make sure that we apologize to our fans and everybody who was excited.
You feel stupid.
Oh my. Listen, hopefully throughout your day today, you don't make any mistakes like that. So all right, that's
what? How do you even make that? How do you make that right?
You can't. It's just done. The moment's over. It's gone. The moment's gone.
Kill to see what Terrence did. Could you imagine if it's like,
listen, it's probably just
I
one
mean,
of those
that's
things
like the equivalent of getting your gold medal and the podium, the middle one, you fall through the floor.
It won't go up. Like, so everybody's
and they start singing the Russian national anthem.
Yeah, it's I
Like
don't think it's done right. I don't think I have it. It's something not working with mine. Oh my! All right,
everybody's like this, and instead of blame it on the rain.
Yep. Oopsie daisy. Yep.
Oy.
That's going to do it for us over on WIBN 98 Gold. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We appreciate it so much when you guys get your day started with us. On the queue, we're going to take a break. When we come back, it is time for the pizza quiz, and then we'll have end on a high note. So stick around.
Weighing my well, at McDonald's, they're keeping my mornings simple and savory. See, I can grab 2 delicious breakfast sandwiches for just $6. The options? An iconic sausage McMuffin with egg and a savory sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. So if you're like me and wondering which breakfast sandwich should I dig into first, well, let McDonald's help you out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal, single item or regular price.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Looking to get doctor-prescribed medication like Ozempic or Wegovy? Zelty can help you get GLP-1 medications affordably, whether you have insurance and even if you don't, and 100% online. It's simple. Just text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started. Zelty can help you get Ozempic, Wegovy, or Zepbound covered by your insurance company, so you pay as little as $0 for the medication if prescribed. No insurance? No problem. Zelty can ship semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and Zepbound, for as little as $151 a month versus $1,000 plus for name brand medications. Either way, it's high-quality medical care, weight loss coaching, and access to game-changing medications, all 100% online with Zelty and affordable with or without insurance. So don't wait. Text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started today on your weight loss journey with Zelty. Text now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text ACCEPT to 200-300. That's ACCEPT to 200-300. Text ACCEPT to 200-300.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
Special judge in the Richard Allen murder trial, Fran Gall, has denied recent motions made by his attorneys. Among the motions was a request to vacate the conviction, claiming another man had admitted to murdering Abby Williams and Libby German. As we told you previously, the two teens were found on ground owned by Ron Logan. The defense said a man who was a cellmate of Logan's for a time said Logan confessed to the murders, and the cellmate was willing to testify. Prosecutors said the cellmate failed a polygraph test, quote, miserably, unquote, when they asked him more questions. Logan died a few years ago. Judge Gall is yet to rule on other motions about the case. Rensselaer Parks and Recreation Superintendent Heather Hall spoke at the Rotary meeting on Tuesday. She spoke about engaging the community through various activities, events, and partnerships. She spoke about various updates made this past November and some of what's planned this year. We will be interviewing Heather this week, and she will talk more about what's coming up in 2025. Stay tuned for where you can listen to the entire interview. Beware if you're receiving a certain text that's most certainly a scam. CBS News correspondent Matt Piper reports.
If you get a text claiming you're due a $1,400 stimulus check from what looks to be the IRS, do not click on any links. The text is most certainly a scam, as the federal agency does not send such messages, but the Better Business Bureau says criminals are impersonating the IRS to trick taxpayers into sharing personal information by texting them fake alerts of their eligibility for extra money.
And nearly 1/3 of the counties in Illinois have expressed an interest in seceding and forming the 51st state. 33 mostly rural conservative counties have in fact voted for the idea, citing frustrations over high taxes, as well as the wide cultural differences between rural Illinois and urban Chicago. In Indiana, House Speaker Todd Houston's Bill 1008 will explore the possibility of absorbing these counties into Indiana, and it passed out of committee with bipartisan support. Illinois Governor Pritzker called Indiana's action a stunt that, quote, is not going to happen, unquote. The legislation would create a 10-person commission, 5 from Indiana and 5 from Illinois, to look into the possibility, but Pritzker would have to appoint the state's members from Illinois. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion.
3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
88-year-old Pearl Schoon Hoffman of Wheatfield passed away on Thursday, February 13th. Visitation will take place on Friday, February 21st from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at First Church near Wheatfield. Funeral services for Pearl Schoon Hoffman will take place at 11 a.m. on Friday at First Church, officiated by Pastor John Hill. Interment will take place at Holland Cemetery. To share a memory with the family, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Arrangements entrusted to Jackson Funeral Chapels. 64-year-old Dennis Wilson of Maderaeville passed away on Sunday, February 9th. A celebration of life for Dennis Wilson will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, February 22nd at Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maderaeville. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Cancer Society or Pulaski Animal Center. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Maderaeville. 69-year-old Kent Sisson of Morocco passed away on Saturday, February 15th. No public arrangements will take place. Stanky Funeral Home in Rensselaer is handling the cremation arrangements. In lieu of flowers, contributions in Kent Sisson's memory may be made to St. Jude, the Salvation Army, or Santa Chefs at Post Office Box 392, Morocco. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 82-year-old Carol Pete Pack of Lafayette passed away on February 12th. A memorial service for Pete Pack will be held on Saturday, April 12th, from noon until 2 p.m. Eastern Time at Janet's Gourmet Deli in Lafayette. Burial will take place at Goodland Cemetery and will be held privately. Arrangements entrusted to Gert Swindler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, intermittent flurries between 2 and 4 p.m., then a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries after 4 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 18. Wind chill values as low as -3. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow with intermittent flurries between midnight and 3 a.m., then just intermittent flurries after 3 a.m. Cloudy with a low around 5. Wind chill values as low as -8. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 21. Wind chill values as low as -9 and wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 6. Wind chill values as low as -. Friday, sunny with a high near 27. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 12.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Good morning. Who's this?
Mac.
Hey, Mac, you're calling number 7. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. Okay, bud?
Oh, all right.
All right. Let's see if this will work. All right, so we're going to try something different today, okay? So, but you got to decide before I give you the question. When I give you the question, if you have any trouble, do you want a hint or do you want help from Cheryl?
Help from Cheryl.
All right. So we'll see. Okay.
My kind of guy.
All right. On this date, 1977, 48 years ago, by the way.
Okay. Do we have to go there?
This song, which was actually not written by the artist, was Song of the Year. Barry Manilow, okay?
Oh.
Looks Like We Made It, Copacabana, or I Write the Songs. Which one won for Song of the Year that Barry Manilow didn't write? Looks Like We Made It, Copacabana, or I Write the Songs. Do you want to take a guess first, Mac?
I might need help with Cheryl on this one.
All right, what do you think, Cheryl?
Looks Like We Made It.
All right, so she's saying Looks Like We Made It was not written by Barry Manilow, but won Song of the Year. What do you think, Mac?
I'm agreeing with her.
No.
On this date, 1977, I Write the Songs was the Song of the Year, not actually written by Barry Manilow.
Wait a minute.
Called I Write the Songs, written by Bruce Johnston. Oh, bummer.
Okay,
Mac, I'm sorry, bud.
Okay, just so you know,
All
while
right.
we have Mac, do not hang up this phone because I'm going to fight for you.
All right.
And I love Barry Manilow. I've been to 13 Barry Manilow concerts, so this one I have. Ready?
Okay. All right.
Barry Manilow's song "Looks Like We Made It" reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in July of 1977.
Okay.
It was later ranked as the 37th greatest hit.
Okay. And that wasn't the question.
What was the question?
Won a Grammy on this date.
Oh, okay. So that was yeah. I know.
That was
you get it. Give them the damn pizza.
Okay. All right.
Mac, hold on. Now I'm mad. I'm a
Okay.
sick Barry Manilow fan.
Okay. Cheryl doesn't get to play this game anymore.
I'm a fan of love.
Hold on, man. We'll get your information. Hold on 1 second.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza quiz are ineligible to
for getting your day started with us and hanging out here in Touhyville. We appreciate it.
We needed extra love today, and it came.
Yeah,
because
you guys are awesome.
Dropping her at the airport.
Mhm.
Steve was crying more at the airport than I was.
Mm-hmm.
The last hug got you.
Sure,
big.
both did. Yeah.
And then I was so tight holding it together, like, don't do this because I just won't be able to let her go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I crashed in the car.
Yeah.
But so this lifted us up
Mhm.
today.
Absolutely. Speaking of lifting us up, how about we end on a high note?
Okay, so today's high note was adorable. So I loved it, but it was very, very cute. No zoomy zoom on the slicky slick, or you will go boomy boom in the ditchy ditch and have to wait for a toey toe in the cold snowy snow. Isn't that cute?
It is. I thought that was very
No
good.
zoomy zoom on the slicky slick, or you will go boomy boom in the ditchy ditch and have to wait for a toey toe in the cold snowy snow.
Yeah. So don't do that. Take your time.
Yes.
Slow and steady wins the race. Be safe out there.
Yes.
Even though there's not a lot of snow or anything, there's still ice out there. I mean, our driveway is like an ice rink. It's crazy. Yeah. So everybody be careful out there. If you missed any of the show, it's always available on podcast. You can download it from our own station apps, WLQI and 98 Gold station apps. Download those in the Google Play Store, the App Store. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have a phenomenal Wednesday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
A lot of my favorite artists.
Hi, this is Kerry Livman from Kansas.